Hi everyone and welcome back. So this is the second part of our two videos. This is the latter one. Okay, dialogue one. It's wrong to drink seawater to satisfy your thirst or to quench your thirst. This is more technical term. Okay. Isn't it also an unnecessary choice to buy what we don't need? Of course. It isn't logical, it isn't necessary, it is an unnecessary choice to buy what we don't need. For example, we need fresh water, yes, to satisfy our thirst. Okay. What should be done to meet our needs truly? So, of course, beneficial and logical choices should be done, should be made, and we should prefer fresh and healthy things that we need indeed. Okay, and we should be aware of our genuine needs, and so we are responsible for being a responsible consum consum consumption is the noun, consumer. Yeah, we are responsible for being a responsible consumer. Yes, okay. Let's go on to this. Okay, if you do not face a problem, if you do not face the challenge, if you do not meet the problem, you will fill your life with trivial or irrelevant things. Can we rise above a problem by ignoring it or by being aware of it? And why? Of course, it is very clear that, for example, if we do not face a challenge, it means that we are not aware of it and we don't take it seriously. So we don't do the useful thing. So if we don't carry out the useful things, the unnecessary, useless things will fill our life, our mind, our stomach as well. Okay. Can we rise above a problem by ignoring it or by being aware of it? Of course, it is very clear that first and foremost, we can climb, we can move on the steps of solving a problem by being aware of it at the beginning, initially. Yes, initially, we should be aware of it. Okay. Now let's ask the ChatGPT the same question. ChatGPT, will you answer this question in 33 words? Can we rise above a problem by ignoring it or by being aware of it, and why? ChatGPT, ignoring a problem may provide temporary relief, but won't solve it. Being aware of allows proactive solutions, not reactive solutions. In fact, not active solutions, but proactive. Proactive is much better than active, yes, proactive. Being aware allows proactive solutions addressing root causes and achieving lasting change, making awareness a more effective approach. Facing the problem is the first step of solving it by being aware of it, of course. What is the second step? of solving a problem, of course, identifying the causes of the problem is the first step. Identifying the problem and identifying the causes of the problem. What can be said about escaping from the problem or forgetting about the problem or tendency of escaping from reality to fantasy? Yes, also we can say ignoring a problem. Yeah, what can be said about ignoring a problem? Of course, it is not the way. It is not the way to success, to solution. Okay, I think that's enough. Yeah, the solution is not forgetting about the problem, not escaping from the problem, but moving against the problem and trying to rise above it. Okay. Root cause analysis. Yes, root cause analysis. Getting to know the cause of the problem is another step to handle it. How or when the roots of a problem grow deeper, of course, when we ignore a problem, the causes, the root causes of that problem grow deeper. When we neglect, yes, when we neglect a problem, the roots of it grow deeper. Compulsive shopping or impulse buying, yes, both of them are disapproval and problematic behavior, attitude. There is no doubt that impulse buying does not lead to happiness. There is no doubt that impulse buying does not lead to happiness. There is no doubt that impulse buying does not lead to. Yes, we are sure about it, that impulse buying, we are sure about it, that impulse buying leads to unhappiness. Okay. There is no doubt that undoubtedly, impulse buying does not leads to. Yes, I think it must be changed. There is no doubt that undoubtedly impulse buying leads to. Okay. I think it's okay now. Leads to happiness. There is no doubt that impulse buying leads to unhappiness. Is it clear? There is no doubt that impulse buying does this, leads to unhappiness. Yeah, okay, this is true. Maybe it was, again, also true. Yes, learning English, speaking English also requires thinking. Yes, thinking deeply. Yes, there is no doubt that impulse buying leads to unhappiness. That's right. What kind of shopping leads to happiness? Of course, responsible shopping leads to happiness, or in another expression, conscious shopping leads to happiness. Yes. Why do some people also have a habit of feeling guilty or a habit of feeling remorse after each shopping? Yes, maybe because of impulse buying, compulsive shopping, or maybe because they buy what they don't need. Okay, because of not buying what they need, because of buying what they don't need. Okay, feel better when you feel bad about shopping. How? But how? Yes, we should know how. We should know how we shall feel better when we feel bad about shopping. Of course, we should we should criticize ourselves about shopping. Yes. After shopping, does a shopaholic want their purchases to be seen by others? I don't think so. Yes, they don't want their purchases to be seen by others because they at the end of the shopping, I am sure they are aware that they have bought lots of unnecessary things. Okay, I used to be a shopaholic, so this is the solution. I think a shopaholic need to say at the end of the day, I am not a shopaholic anymore, but I used to be a shopaholic in the past, to take lessons from those negative conditions or circumstances, negative circumstances. We can plan to splurge and splash out or indulge in doing something, indulge in buying some extra things. However, how often must we do this? Of course, it is better not to do it anymore, but if we do once in a while, I think to it is better to indulge in buying some necessary books, okay, at a bookshop. If I had to splurge, I would splurge on books. Okay. I wonder what kinds of things you would splurge on. I'm not sure about it now, but I can say that I would splurge on buying gifts for my friends or relatives. Okay, 10 ways to stop buying things you don't need. Yes, the unnecessary things. The way of buying things. A careful shopper, yes, a conscious shopper, a careful shopper doesn't buy almost anything on impulse. That's right. Are you a careful shopper, an average shopper, or a careless shopper? In other words, are you a good, bad, or smart shopper? Of course, it is my ideal to be a smart shopper. Yes, so I always want to buy something consciously, not on impulse, on purpose. Yeah, I really want to buy something uh, on purpose, willingly, voluntarily. I think it's a good idea to comparison shop. Yes, means, or I think it's a good idea to shop around before deciding to buy a particular thing, kind of story. Does comparison shopping answer serve the purpose all the time? Yes, I think, because we can get an idea, a good idea about what to buy, yes, when to buy, even in the morning, in the afternoon. Okay, for example, where it is suitable to buy something cheap at the local markets, yeah, marketplaces, uh, afternoon or towards the evening. Okay. Now, 7 strategies to convert comparison shopping consumers. To convert comparison shopping consumers. Yeah. Of course, it also needs some principles. Now here is a cartoon. Haggling before buying something is a realistic way of buying, isn't it? Yes, of course it is. But here, 25 pence for lemonade. Still, it is so cheap. And the lady whispers to her husband, go ahead, haggle. Yes, haggle. Although haggling is good, but sometimes it is not, it can't be done. Yes. It is not a bargain if you don't need it. Okay, it's not a bargain. It's not extremely cheap if you don't need it. Bargain hunters are people who are looking for things to buy at low prices. That's right. Who are the window shoppers? Yes, window shoppers are the people or are those who are just watching the windows of the products without having an intention to buy something. They are called window shoppers. Now, is it time to earn money, to spend money, or to save money? A shopping expressions describing low prices are these. For example, if you have bought something at low prices, you can say it's a good deal, it's a better deal, it's a terrific deal. Yeah, deal here, purchase. It's a bargain, yes, which if you have bought something at a low price, you can say it's a bargain. It's a bargain. Or it's a great offer. It's a steal. It's a dirt cheap. Okay. It's a good deal, I think, is very popular. And it's a bargain also is very popular. Popular. B, shopping expression describing high prices, no bargain. It's no bargain. A bit steep. It's a bit steep. It's a bit, yes. It's a ripoff. It's highway robbery. It's highway robbery. Extremely expensive. It's no bargain. Yeah, it's no bargain. It's very expensive. It's not rational to buy something after an on-the-spot decision. Yes. On impulse. It is not rational to buy something on impulse. Yeah. Okay. When is it rational to buy something? It is rational to buy something after carefully considering our needs or after budgeting. Budgeting. It is rational to buy something after budgeting or after knowing the quality of the item or the quality of the service. Okay, it is logical. Taking or attending financial planning seminars is a rational tip. Yes, it is really necessary. Nowadays, it is very necessary, and there are all kinds of seminars about how to do something or knowing how to do something. Likewise, not buying things we do not really need is another necessary tip, of course. What is another possible tip for a high financial IQ? So, keeping track of our expenses is a rational tip, or it's another rational tip that we keep track of our expenses. So, expense tracker sheet. How do I track my expenses? Of course, you take it seriously first, and you take a pencil, you take a sheet of paper, and you write down something about it. Keeping track of your expenses is necessary in money management. Why is it a bad policy to lose track of your expenses in money management? Because it is a kind of living a negative consequence. Facing a problem, having a problem, it's a kind of having another problem. Now, this is excellent. Yes, I love this slide. To live beyond our means is easy. To live beyond our means is easy. Is it easy or difficult to live below our means. Of course, it is difficult to live below our means because we stop buying something. Okay, we don't buy something if we don't really need them. But if we live beyond our means, we buy something that we think we need them. Is it easy or difficult to live within our means? I think this is the ideal way to live within our means. Is it easy or difficult to save money? Again, it is really difficult to save money because you you forget about buying something, you stop buying something, and you prefer saving money. So giving up buying something is difficult itself, and so saving money is not easy, it is difficult. Okay, what does the image say? For signs you are living beyond your means, not saving money, unable to pay bills, credit score closer to 1000, no emergency found. Okay, beyond your means. If you spend a lot above your budget, if you spend above your budget, it means that you live beyond your needs. Okay, we tend to buy a new thing. The image says, get excited, get excited. Deals are coming. Yes. Okay, best time to shop. Shop till you drop. Another motto. Okay, to promote shopping. We tend to buy a new thing due to just its being new. Yeah, this is sometimes happens. What happens when that new thing loses its attraction? Of course, we feel remorse. We regret buying it. How can we deal with the desire to buy another new thing? Of course, it's a matter of considering buying it or not buying it. Try to find the logical way of buying it or not buying it. Okay. Let's ask this question to ChatGPT. ChatGPT, will you please fill in the blanks considering the previous question? And if possible, will you also use these phrases? Live beyond our means, spending too much money, live below our means, spending less money, live within our means, so following a balanced way of spending money, live within our means, keep track of expenses, lose track of your expenses, etc., etc. Okay, let's see ChatGPT's response. Okay, ChatGPT, this is the example sentence. We tend to buy a new thing due to just its being new. What happens when that new thing loses its attraction? This is ChatGPT. It's important to live within our means and keep track of expenses instead of constantly chasing the next new things. We should focus on enjoying what we have and making the most of our current belongings. This way, we can live below our means and save for future needs or investments. Excellent. C, by living within our means and keeping track of expenses, we can avoid the trap of constantly looking for new possessions and living beyond our means. Instead, we can find contentment in what we already have and make thoughtful, value-driven purchases when necessary. Yes, this ChatGPT said right. Okay. Now, I wish you bye for now, and I wish you a good day, and see you next time.